Lyft revealed that it has received more than 4,000 reports of sexual assault on its ride-hailing platform between 2017 and 2019. The much-delayed company report, released late Thursday as a follow-up to a promise made in 2019, showed sexual assaults rose during the period, but actually dropped as a percentage of overall rides given the increase in ridership. While the company said 99% of its trips are completed without any safety incident, a company executive in a blog post said that even one incident is too many because, quote, behind every report is a real person and real experience. Lyft says it has invested in safety features, consulted sexual assault experts, and used extensive background checks for drivers. Uber released sexual assault figures for 2017 and 2018 in the first ever industry report back in 2019. When compared, the two ride-hailing apps have the same statistically rare incident rate.
Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte had some strong words for his Hungarian counterpart, Viktor Orban, on Thursday: respect LGBT rights or leave the European Union. The dressing down came after bloc leaders confronted Orban over a law that bans schools from using materials deemed to promote homosexuality.
It's my intention on this point to bring Hungary to its knees. They have to realise they are either a member of the European Union and so a member of the community of shared values that we are. That means that in Hungary, in Budapest, in all a proud Hungary, which is a beautiful country, that nobody can be discriminated and must feel free on the basis of sexuality, skin colour, gender, whatever, based on Article 2 of the founding treaty of the European Union, which is non-negotiable, or get out.
Hungary says the provisions for schools have been included in a law primarily aimed at protecting children from paedophiles. Several participants of the closed-door meeting spoke of the most intense personal clash among the 27 EU leaders in years on Thursday night. Luxembourg's gay Prime Minister Xavier Bettel was one of them.
My takeaway after the speech was to remember a dinner I had 5, 6 or 7 years ago with Viktor Orban and my husband in Budapest, and I did not recognise the Viktor Orban sitting across the European Council table today. It is not the same person. It disappointed me a lot and I told him. This was my takeaway from the stigmatisation and division of politics. It's sad.
Not everyone in the EU circle agrees. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said although Hungary's LGBT law goes against the bloc's values, its place is in the EU. And French President Emmanuel Macron says he is not in favour of excluding Hungary from the EU, branding the issue an existential question for Europeans. Hungary will now likely face a legal challenge at the EU's highest court over the new law. Orban has led Hungary since 2010 and faces an election next year. He has become increasingly conservative and combative in his approach, promoting what he says are traditional Catholic values. He insisted before the EU meeting that the law was not an attack on gay people, but was aimed at guaranteeing parents' rights to decide on their children's sexual education. 17 of the 27 leaders signed a joint letter reaffirming their commitment to protecting gay rights.
Real estate heir Robert Durst has been charged with murder in the 1982 disappearance of his wife, the New York Times reported on Friday. The criminal complaint, filed days earlier by a New York State police investigator in Lewisboro, New York, comes a week after Durst was sentenced in California to life in prison for murdering his best friend in 2000. The new charge of second-degree murder alleges Durst, now 78, killed his wife, Kathy McCormick Durst, who went missing on January 31, 1982, the Times reported. The investigator in his complaint said the charge was based on details in files from the Westchester District Attorney, the New York State Police, and the Los Angeles District Attorney, along with conversations with numerous witnesses, observations of Durst's recorded interviews, and court testimony in related proceedings. Last week, a California judge sentenced Durst to life in prison without the possibility of parole for murdering his best friend, Susan Berman, in 2000. Soon after, the Los Angeles Times reported that Durst had COVID-19 and was on a
following a tragic shooting on a New Mexico movie set where actor Alec Baldwin fired a prop gun that killed the film's cinematographer. Baldwin on Friday tweeted, "My heart is broken." The tweet read, quote, "There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Helena Hutchins, a wife, mother, and deeply admired colleague of ours. I'm fully cooperating with the police investigation to address how this tragedy occurred." He added, "I am in touch with her husband, offering my support to him and his family." Hutchins was shot Thursday by Baldwin, an actor and co-producer of the film Rust, on set at a ranch south of Santa Fe. She was transported by helicopter to the University of Mexico Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The film's director, Joel Souza, was wounded and taken by ambulance to a local hospital. He was later released. The Santa Fe Sheriff's Department said late on Thursday that no charges had been filed and the investigation remained open and active. Local media reported that Baldwin was seen distraught and in tears outside the sheriff's office and said he voluntarily gave authorities a statement about the shooting. Andrei Simonuk, a friend and colleague of Hutchins, said he wants to focus not on Baldwin, but on remembering Hutchins. He described her as a shining star.
I think the word incredible is not to even begin to describe her personality. Really generous, really talented, really upbeat. There is never no from her, and I think it was this kind of easygoing personality. At the same time, working with her, it's like incredible work ethic.
The shooting evoked memories of an on-set accident in 1993 when actor Brandon Lee, son of martial arts legend Bruce Lee, died after being wounded by a prop gun while filming The Crow. Thursday's accident has renewed debate about whether certain types of prop guns should be banned.